Hi guys, welcome to the Moon and Taurus reading. Hope you're doing well and taking care of yourselves. I've linked the sun sign folder down below if you haven't checked out your sun sign yet and would like to. Now, we know full moon is in Scorpio. Queen of Swords. I feel like this is someone you're meeting along your path. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like you've encountered a Queen of Swords, and somehow I really almost feel like this is somebody you're tied to in a romantic way. Maybe it's their karmic partner or some sort of, it's someone on your path that you're supposed to meet because they're teaching you about a lesson of letting go, of telling truth and letting go. And somehow I feel like, I don't really know how to say this, it's like them being so harsh with their truth with you is allowing you to see how you want to tell your truths and what you need to let go. And even like, I really feel like how much this person has hurt you, that you will do inner child healing. This is about inner child healing and not allowing whatever's happened with this person to continue to charge your negative story. Like, I really feel like, no, you're just letting go. You're going to do inner child healing. And I really feel like even the cosmos are helping with this process. And there is the Two of Swords. And there is the letting go. This is all about letting go within. The moon is forcing you to go within and continue on with this transformation. It's just like, now I see in this card, it's not inner child healing. It's like now the inner child healing has been worked on. Higher self's been integrated, and it's like now there's going to be a choice that has to be made. But now this is a vibration raise. And it's of peace and harmony. And I really feel like whatever happens here in this transformation, it really raises your vibration so much that it catapults you to a whole new space. A whole new way to look at things even. And it's like, even like the flowing of letting go. It's like you don't want to let go, you don't want to let go. And then the transformation through this process. And then you're just ready to let so many things go. And you're just, it's just like a river of letting things go, almost like a rainbow. It turns into a rainbow. Like it just ends up being very freeing and very peaceful. 10 of Wands, and this is the releasing of our burdens, right? This is the releasing of what this situation is, the hurt between inner child and now higher self, because the connection has to be restored. And that's why we're doing inner child healing. And quite often we meet people along our spiritual path that they help us, they trigger something in us, or they actually like, they say something and it resonates, it rings differently within our being. And then we just know that that's also a message, right? Source has many ways of, delivering what has to be said or accomplished here. And this is all about a connection of body, mind, soul. This is a healing. And here's Queen of Cups. And I really feel like this is the energy that you're taking on. You're taking on now cups and creating in the cups and dealing with emotions and becoming more heart-centered, becoming even more psychic through this process, more connected, more integrated, because now there's a freedom of emotions. And I feel like now, because the inner child's been healing, it's like an activation of creation and like a literally like coming out of your shell, like literally like coming out of your shell into a whole new Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. And it's like, I feel like now you've told so many truths at this point that it's just not heavy anymore. It's free. it's like you don't feel like, you know, you've been fed with a silver spoon anymore. I don't know how else to say that. That's a message for somebody. But it's just like the koi fish that swam up the sea straight by letting so many things go and then turned into the dragon. It's a beautiful transformation and literally popping out of your shell. And I believe this is the main energy at the bottom of the deck. This is it. It's strength. Sorry, faith. I saw the strength card there, but we're going to need strength. It's faith. Strength and faith. You know, with the high priestess to go within. But it's faith. Your faith. Your faith of your own beliefs, the integration of your own light, and going within and what happens within. And I feel like you're almost going to replay your whole life like a little movie when you're doing inner child healing, and just go within and just bring the light in. And maybe you're going to study, feel called to study. I feel like, you know, different religions, our ancient past, just things that are tied to faith, so that you can even help with this process. Now let's just see what's being hidden, because I also want to say that this is your card in this tarot deck, by the way. This is your card. This is the Hierophant in this deck, but in this deck it's faith. And it's, so I really feel like this is actually a grounding, like grounding yourself and integrating your own life, own light through your beliefs. And we know that, you know, Taurus energy, because it's connected to the earth, it's you know, we're grounding the dark and the light. So we really need to go in there when it's time to ground the light and really get that light in with the dark, so that we can get the yin and yang and flow and have growth. Now let's just see what's being hidden, because we know it's a full moon in Scorpio. So what's being hidden? The Magician and the Father of Cups. And the Father of Cups is the King of Cups. So this would be achieving the balance we have just talked about of the yin and yang. And that is also counterparts. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. And how is this achieved? It's through manifesting, through the elements. Because now we have brought our light into the dark. We have restored our faith. You know, we have grounded our light. And by grounding our light, that's why I said, if you feel called to study, that's how we do it. You know, we follow our intuition, we have our feelings, and then we go study, we apply the knowledge, right? And we know what happens when we start applying the knowledge. That's where the real manifestations begin. So let's read the Father of Cups. The Father of Cups has a truly unique and dynamic personality. He's the most feminine of all the fathers within the tarot, and usually a patron of the arts. He's a dignified man who supports his family and community. The only thing holding this man back are his deeply rooted insecurities. They are vast and affect his personality in many unpredictable ways. And that's what we always have to look out for. What I really feel like the Scorpion energy is going to push us to see in this full moon is just to really see, let's not be the Scorpion in the fog. We're going to transform, and we're going to be the eagle. We're going to be the phoenix, the bird, with the bird's eye view. So this is just to remember, we don't want to get stuck in our insecurities here with the Queen of Swords, because now we're manifesting, okay? The Magician is a card of boundless, expansive energy, whereas many of the major arcana deal with stillness or aspects of the mind. This card is all about action. Action, action. It's time to see yourself as the wildcat. Embrace his speed, grace, and abilities. Don't be afraid to begin. You have the power of all four elements within your reach. Now is the time to use them. It's go time, baby. Gorgeous. All right. You know, it's the full flower moon. And also this year, it's the blue flower moon. All right. The dream of God. I am a dreamer of divine dreams. The dreams of my heart are dreams which God fulfills for me. As I yearn, my prayer is heard, and the answer is prepared. My every thought, my every action is a moment in which divine support comes to me. And that's what we're doing here, right? My heart brims with affection. I am committed to gratitude in my life. This choice opens my perceptions to receive my good. The choice shows me the inner doorway through which abundance comes to me. My heart is connected to universal love. And that's what this is about. Just being connected to universal love. And then also being in touch with the direct flow of your abundance and the creation of it. Thank you for joining me here. I'll see you again soon. Take care.